Special birthday top 10. First, your local news.
13 News at 10 is up next. Officials release pictures of what they call unsafe conditions at a Kansas abortion clinic. You'll see some of them. We'll give you details on the Shawnee County Sheriff Department's largest cocaine bust ever. Be leery if you're told you want a Home Depot gift card. Details on that scam and a forecast that brings back the warmth. 13 News starts now.
Who will be in charge of the city come morning? Tonight we have the answer.
A Topekan's detour to China takes him to the silver screen.
Efforts toward a safe prom night land these dogs some good kid honors.
KU and K-State coaches leave the court for a moment under the dome.
And it's the Washburn women taking the spotlight in our good news.
You're watching 13 News at 10, Kansas News Leader.
Hi and good evening, everybody. I'm Ralph Hipp.
And I'm Melissa Bruner. 4 new city council members made their debut at tonight's meeting.
About 3 hours ago, the new mayor, Bill Bunton, and 3 council members are going to lead the city in its transition to that new city manager form of government. 13 Stephanie Wirtz just back from City Hall in the council meeting and has the story for you here at 10 from the newsroom. Stephanie?
Thanks, Ralph. The swearing-in made for a packed house, and it was an exciting night for many on the council, but they also had some important business to take care of.
The citizens of Topeka, 1993 to 2005.
Outgoing members stepped down.
So help me God. So help me God.
And newcomers took their seats to kick off a new term of Topeka City Council.
And sort of get to know each other and find out which way we're going. What we really want to do in the long term is to set policies for this city.
Newcomer Lana Kennedy says she's ready to get to work.
The spending, the budget, the city manager, the neighborhoods. So all of them are top priority for me right now.
Veteran Council Member John Nave asks for the public support during the transition.
We need the support of the public and work with us and give us your ideas.
At the top of the council's agenda, appointing an acting city manager to run the city's day-to-day operations until the council hires a permanent manager. After lengthy debate, the council appointed Neil Dobler, currently head of the City Public Works Department.
I am excited about getting started. There's a lot to do in the next few weeks. We need to start the search for the permanent city manager. We've got a budget that needs to get rolling, and I'm excited to get to know the new council people.
The council decided to wait until next Tuesday's meeting to pick a search firm that will help the council in its search for a permanent city manager. Ralph and Melissa.
And I know Lana Kennedy and Sylvia Ortiz, they just got the keys to the office and hadn't seen the documents, so they will do that over the next week. Stephanie, thank you. Outgoing Mayor James McClinton, along with Chief Administrative Officer Dave Graverson, were thanked for their service to the city earlier today. The two were guests of honor at this reception at the shelter at Gage Park. They both say they've enjoyed their time with the city of Topeka, looking forward to the future. Neither has announced any plans on what they will do next.
A memorial service in Topeka tonight honored an Olathe woman killed in a hit and run over the weekend. 25-year-old Judy Hotson-Beeler was hit trying to cross 6th Street in Lawrence. Hotson-Beeler was a nurse. She has friends in the Topeka area who wanted to do something here to remember her. Police arrested Aiden Cruz in connection with the accident. A Kansas City abortion provider is waiting to learn the fate of his clinic. Dr. Krishna Rajana's license was revoked last month. Officials say these pictures of his clinic show unsanitary conditions, including even a mouse pictured in one of them. That's why they shut him down.
Not properly marking syringes that had medicines in them, and medicines not being marked was one of the major things that was a problem.
The earliest a permanent decision on this could come is April 23rd.
This April 12th, you'll recall, was the deadline for the Kansas Supreme Court and what they gave to the legislature to fix the school funding formula. Just last week, the High Court got the legislature's plan. Some say it's not enough. About 100 people rallied inside the Capitol this afternoon, all of them opposed to the $127 million school funding legislation. The governor talked with them.
We need the legislature to step up to the plate and do their jobs. And I'm here to tell you that that call is going to go on from the first and second and third floors. We're going to make sure that they know it's their responsibility to fund adequate, excellent education.
A spokesperson for the Kansas Supreme Court said he expects the justices to make some kind of decision by April 27th when legislators return. A traffic stop on Interstate 70 led Shawnee County deputies to the largest haul of cocaine they've ever discovered. The deputy pulled over the driver, Daniel Barahona, yesterday to check for a traffic violation. There was a false compartment in his truck where 49 pounds of cocaine were hidden, worth an estimated $1.6 million. Barahona was booked into the Shawnee County Department of Corrections.
You had to keep that jacket handy today after we were spoiled by some of those 70-degree temperatures.
Yeah.
We hit the chill once again.
And will we need the umbrella to go along with the jacket, Jeremy?
We still have a couple of sprinkles in the area, certainly nothing heavy, but a few scattered areas of light rain are possible overnight. Tomorrow should be a dry day. Here's the official numbers from Topeka's Billard Airport today. 53, that was our high. Average will be 65. And that high of 53 actually occurred before the sun came up this morning. In the afternoon, we were stuck in the 40s just about all day long. Current temperatures are in the upper 40s everywhere. It's 49 in Topeka, 48 in Manhattan. In Salina, you have 47 degrees. On SkyWatch 13, next red. A few areas of very, very light rain still moving on through. Just west of Topeka, across Pottawatomie County, again, nothing heavy. Manhattan had measurable rainfall earlier, but even that has certainly fallen apart. 46 tonight, cloudy skies. We have a chance of light rain. This is not severe weather, not heavy, not measurable, no problems at all in the 8-day forecast. We do have a chance of storms this weekend. That's coming up in a few minutes.
Okay, thanks, Jeremy. Today does mark a special anniversary in the history of Kansas. 50 years ago, residents of Protection, Kansas became the first town in the nation to be vaccinated against polio. The Kansas Museum of History's collection contains items related to the polio epidemic, including this iron lung and a leg brace from a Kansas woman who had polio. The items are not on exhibit, but you can find them on the website kshs.org. A CBS News crew will be covering Kansas tax filers this Friday.
We tell you why, and a northeast Kansas town looks at developing some wind farms. Here's Ron with tonight's Kansas Watch.
A CBS News crew will be at the downtown Lawrence post office this Friday night for tax night festivities. The Lawrence Journal-World reports the crew will film a novelty string band that has played every April 15th for a lot of years. Emporia's city manager is a finalist for a similar job in Salina. The Emporia Gazette reports Steve Commons has held the Emporia city manager's job for 18 years. Wind farm regulations, the subject of a meeting of the Geary County Commission. The Junction City Daily Union reports the commission looked at farm regulations developed by the Metropolitan Planning Commission Subcommittee. And that's the Kansas Watch for now.
Ron, thanks a lot. 13 News is on your side tonight with information about delays on U.S. Highway 40. Over the next couple of months, crews will work on several sections of an overlay project all the way from the K10 junction near Lecompton west to the Highway 40 K4 junction as you approach Topeka. The Better Business Bureau says some consumers have been scammed out of money by people who claim to work for Home Depot. Consumers receive a phone call telling them they've won $200 in gift cards but need to give their credit card or banking account number to withdraw $350 first. The Better Business Bureau says this is a scam, not to give out your personal information.
Hunters and fishers will have to avoid some areas near Fort Riley due to a convoy live fire exercise. Maneuver areas H, K, L, M, O, and P will be off limits tomorrow and Thursday. For more information on the hunting and fishing available on Fort Riley, go to their website, riley.army.mil.
You'll find it there.
Yes. Imagine, Ralph, your life story being turned into a movie.
It is happening for one man who grew up here in Topeka, and he's only 33 years old. Hear the tale that Matthew Polly has to tell when we come back in 60 seconds.
You're watching 13 News at 10 with Ralph Hipp and Jeremy Goodwin. 13 News, Kansas news leader. This segment is brought to you by Olshan.
My 300 is a 2005 Motor Trend Car of the Year.
It's the only minivan with stow-and-go seating. And I got 0% financing. It's got best-in-class cargo space.
And we need it.
5-star crash test rating.
It's got a lot of storage.
Bonus cash and DVD player.
Hurry in now and join over 1 million proud new owners during the Chrysler Spring Sales Event to get the most award-winning lineup in our history. Get 0% financing plus an April bonus cash allowance for savings of up to $7,500 on Pacifica.
We got the best deal on our Pacifica.
the perfect sandwich.
It's not Schlotzsky's.
At Schlotzsky's, get the perfect sandwich. We make our bread from scratch every day, then toast to perfection.
Yeah, it's Schlotzsky's.
It's back, the Albuquerque turkey sandwich. Smoked bacon, fire-roasted vegetables, Southwest chipotle sauce, and jalapeno cheese bread. Schlotzsky's, funny name, serious sandwich.
You're watching 13 News at 10, Kansas News Leader.
A Topeka man's story is on its way to the big screen.
33-year-old Matthew Pauly spent 2 years studying martial arts at a temple in China. How he got there and what he learned is a tale interesting enough that Fox 2000 has picked up the movie rights.
The story has martial arts magazines calling him the hidden tiger. Studying at Princeton and bored with books, Matthew Pauly decided to try something new.
I was very interested in the martial arts, and I was studying Chinese, so I thought I would go to where it all began, the Shaolin Temple.
But it was 1992, before the internet age. No one knew where Shaolin was. On faith, Pauly hopped a plane to Beijing.
It took 3 or 4 days of asking everybody, random people on the streets. Finally, I found someone who knew where it was in Henan province.
Pauly started taking classes and training. He stood out both for his appearance.
In fact, I was the only foreigner there.
And for the talent he developed, even placing in top competitions. He'd end up staying there for 2 years.
Over the years, I've had a chance to meet people, and when I say, I studied Kung Fu with Buddhist monks in China, they tend to be somewhat interested in how that story worked.
So interested, he now has a book and movie deal to tell his story to the world. He says it's a story with a message.
The important thing was that if you dream something up, you can actually achieve it.
And he credits his family, including parents Linda and Richard Pauly, and others in Topeka, with fostering those dreams.
My teachers back at Topeka West, I think that set the foundation so that I could, dream of the idea of going halfway around the world to a culture I didn't know anything about and, achieving something there.
It could take anywhere from 6 months to several years for the movie to make it through development. You can hear more from Pauly tomorrow night. Stay up late. He'll be on The Late Late Show with Craig Ferguson.
That'll be interesting. Students at Shawnee Heights High School were showing off their artistic talents tonight. These musicians were only a few of the artists who entertained a crowd of family and friends at the high school earlier this evening. In addition to the songs, there were art exhibits and readings of poetry. The clouds hung around today. What a great day, and it kept our temperatures very cool.
Take a live look outside from Eagle Eye 13. Jeremy Goodwin lets us know when the sun returns, next on 13 News at 10.
Keeps me warm in the winter and cool when it's hot. Fast friendly service that won't cost a lot. Turn it on, turn it on, turn it on with Blue Dot.
For heating and air conditioning system replacement, call the Blue Dot Man today and ask about our no interest, no payments until 2006 plan, which includes a 10-year parts and warranty with the purchase of a York furnace or air conditioning system.
Turn it on, turn it on, turn it on with Blue Dot.
I wonder why they call this the ranchero salad.
Fascinating tidbit of history. It used to be called the Ranch Hero Salad because it was inspired by a young man who raced into a burning barn to save a young maiden. And when he came out, he was greeted with a full salad. And they said, "This salad is a tribute." And they burst into song and dance.
Ranchero Salad, new at Sonic. Crispy lettuce topped with chili, cheese, and Fritos corn chips. Just one of our delicious fresh taste salads. It's not just good, it's Sonic good.
Just off the Sunset Strip in LA, a band is about to make it big. Emily is calling her friend in Topeka, who's downloading it all, so they can hear it 15 times before forming the world's first Something for Rockets fan club in Auburn, Kansas. Connect to the best in entertainment with the Cox Bundle. You'll get cable and high-speed internet bundled together for only $68.10 a month. It's your world. Enjoy it.
This segment brought to you by Blue Dot Heating, Cooling, Plumbing, and Electrical.
You're watching 13 SkyWatch weather at 10.
Welcome back to 13 News at 10. This is a time lapse of the clouds from just about 5:30 through 8 o'clock this evening. You can see them coming in from the northwest. The rain, on the other hand, was moving due south and didn't quite move in. We had a few sprinkles here and there in the capital city, but we stayed dry for the most part. Let's check out our allergy update page, or go outside first. That's a good idea too. This is Eagle Eye 13, a live picture of Interstate 70. Still clouds overhead, a few breaks here and there. Actually a couple of stars visible, moon as well. No precipitation now in Topeka. We could see a sprinkle or two late. Here's our temperature now. Billard Airport, 49 degrees, northwest wind at 6. So the wind has certainly relaxed now that skies have cleared out. And now let's check out that allergy page. With the sunshine out there the last couple of days, we had oak pollen, maple, birch starting to get a bit higher. The breeze and some of the precipitation also helping to enhance those pollen counts across northeast Kansas, and they'll stay high the next couple of months, obviously. This is NextRad level 2. Nothing heavy to report, but we do have some rain falling just north of Concordia from Ruskin, Nebraska, down to Belleville. Light to moderate rain falling there, and over to the east across the Nebraska line in Pawnee City, some light rain falling. Looks like maybe a sprinkle or two down to the south in Seneca as well. So not severe storms, not strong, but we can track sprinkles on NextRad level 2 just as easily as anything else. Closer to home, this is Topeka. Some moderate rain moved through portions of Pottawatomie and Riley counties earlier. Now that activity has fallen apart for the most part, and looking at the wider view, you'll see those rain showers that were moving across the portions of Pottawatomie down to Wabunsee County. And I thought a few of those sprinkles may get into Topeka, but really that fell apart rapidly after the sun went down. So we missed out on the rain opportunity tonight here in Topeka, but we kept that cold weather around. Temperatures have been stuck in the 40s for quite a while. This is a satellite NextRad picture around the country. Low pressure located right here. Out ahead of that low pressure system, a south flow, very unstable in advance of it. Strong storms possible in this region. Now on the backside of this thing, air coming in from the north. That means drier air. You can see the clearing skies right here through Oklahoma and Arkansas. That is the dry air from the mountains and the desert southwest. That's working its way in, and eventually that's going to clear our skies out. We'll see a lot of sunshine midweek and late work week, and that will allow temperatures to warm up. These are the highs today, 54 in Topeka, down to the south, close to 80 degrees in Dallas and El Paso. Watch what happens tomorrow as the warmth really starts to return across the mountains. Across portions of Montana, we'll see some readings in the 70s there. Denver goes to 65, El Paso 83, and ultimately that warm weather will start coming our way. We'll be close to 70 by the end of the week. North flow tonight. We'll expect a north breeze throughout the day tomorrow, keeping us in the low 60s. And then on Wednesday, here comes that south wind. It warms up the mountains in the desert southwest first, and then ultimately it gets into here. Tonight, 46, cloudy skies, a few sprinkles, nothing heavy. Tomorrow, 62. And then in the 8-day forecast, we'll be close to 70 on Friday. We have a chance of thunderstorms on Saturday. Sunday looks dry for now. I may have to change that later, but I'm optimistic we'll have some dry time this weekend. 76 on Monday, mid-70s on Tuesday as well. But the next couple of days certainly look like a dry trend and warmer temperatures coming in.
Temperatures heading back up.
Right.
All right.
It's hard to believe prom night's almost here for many high school junior and seniors.
Our good kids from Rossville High are making sure their prom night is fun as they help put the cap on the drinking. We'll show you how they're doing it when 13 News continues.
Captioning on WIBW is brought to you by St. Francis Health Center, celebrating 95 years of innovative service.
Wow, looks like we're going out tonight. Yeah, I got over 150 horses and performance tuned suspension. Thank you very much.
Hey, be there in a minute. No problem.
Okay, all right, picking up the ladies. With my great gas mileage, they're gonna want to cruise all night. Whoa, this place is boring. Oh, my bad. Come on in, ladies, plenty of room.
Now get $2,000 cash back on Ford Focus, plus an automatic transmission at no extra charge. Ford Focus, it begs to be driven.
Some point it out to everyone. Others just kick back. From great food, the best games, a Super Players Club, and top entertainment, the Golden Eagle Casino means excitement.
The guy that wrote the Hokey Pokey died. When they buried him, they put his right foot in.
Williams and Ree, April 19th.
Join Carl the Card Man and go where the winners go.
I bet you won't find a better deal. Yeah.
The Golden Eagle Casino.
Have a comment or story idea for the 13 Newsroom? Drop us a letter or send us an email.
Let's go! 345 horses. That's more power than Ford or Chevy.
It's got great looks. I got bonus cash.
3 words. Cummins Turbo Diesel.
Heavy-duty power with 0% financing? Done deal.
Hurry in now and join over 1 million proud new owners during the Dodge Spring Sales event to get the most award-winning lineup in our history. Get 0% financing, package discounts, plus April bonus cash allowance for up to $9,900 in savings.
Yeah, I got a Hemi. And the deal, sweet.
Wow. Try our Italian BMT in a whole new way. Fresh toasted, Genoa salami, pepperoni, ham, freshly baked bread, bubbly hot cheese, and toasted to perfection. Subway, eat fresh.
You don't want a burger for dinner. You want a fresh and delicious Subway sub.
Okay. But what about you?
I'll figure something out.
Hurry into Subway restaurants after 4 p.m. and get 4 regular 6-inch subs for just $10.99. Subway, eat fresh.
You're watching 13 News at 10. Kansas News Leader.
It's been an annual tradition for more than 2 decades at Rossville High.
It has been prom night and its famed after-school party at the school. Our 4 good kids put on their thinking caps to help make it a night of safety first. Rossville High juniors Kelby, Jeff, Andrew, and Seaver had one other homework assignment on their list last night. Washburn University chipped in a Lady Blues t-shirt and these cool W caps. Now they too will be part of the silent auction items at Rossville's Project Prom. So will these sports goodies from Team Sporting Goods.
Well, we're going to set them out and have a piece of paper and people write down their auction bids on them.
Raising money for prom night has been on the junior class members' minds for 3.5 years, since the attacks on 9/11.
After 9/11 in 8th grade, we started selling flags to people, and last year we sold cookie dough and raised around $1,000.
13 News even donated some WIBW caps. After the dancing is done, the teens are invited to stick around in the Rossville High Commons area for fun and games and a chance to win these items. But there's a serious safety message here too. A message that could keep their friends around after the prom is over.
It's a safe environment for us and just have a good time without anybody getting hurt.
Just making sure they stay there, I guess, so they don't go out and get themselves killed or killing somebody else. Yeah.
Rossville's Project Prom is right after the prom, Friday, April 23rd. We hope they have a good and safe time. If you know of a good kid you'd like to see Tuesday nights on 13 News, email your nomination to me at WIBW.com.
A lot of schools have those events and all very good.
They are all good, and we wish them all well.
Just ahead, a couple of rival coaches graced the Capitol with their presence today.
And find out why a pair of coaches on the staffs of rival teams would share a pregame hug. 13 Sports and Mark Ewing coming up next.
Toyota's got the trucks you want. With a family of different trucks, there's a right one for you. The powerful Tundra has a $269 a month lease or $1,500 in customer cash. There's a fantastic $289 lease on the adventurous and versatile 4Runner. And check out Motor Trend's Truck of the Year, the all-new Tacoma. Toyota Trucks. Now that's moving you forward.
Yesterday, Dave served jury duty.
A word of advice to the judge, wear something under the robe.
Tonight, celebrate Dave's birthday with an all-new Late Show.
Hello, everybody. I'm Rob Peppers.
And I'm Ron Harbaugh. Join us tomorrow for 13 News this morning. Mr. Food shows us how to prevent freezer burn. And Mike Coker, Topeka Zoo Director, will be here.
Plus, dry and warmer weather is on the way. We'll have the latest forecast starting at 5:30.
Ron doesn't have a menstrual cycle, buddy. I think
Ralph said that Ron does not have a menstrual cycle, quote unquote. But oh yeah, hey Denny. Speaking of which,
She's wondering what clothes to wear. She's wondering what clothes to wear.
Yeah.
Get the music you want when you want it. Add SBC Yahoo DSL and earn up to $150 in your choice of free rewards.
It's wild, it's unpredictable, it's back. Dodge presents PRCA Championship Rodeo, Friday, April 15th and Saturday, April 16th in the Kansas Expo Center. This is the original extreme sport with top professional contestants going head-to-head with award-winning stock in 6 head-slamming, bone-jamming events. Then dance each night at the Vinewood Roadhouse. Get your tickets at the Expo Center box office or any Ticketmaster outlets. All kids are half price. PRCA Rodeo is back in Topeka, where 8 seconds is a lifetime.
You're watching 13 Sports at 10, sponsored by Golden Eagle Casino.
And greetings, folks. It's not in either team's media guide because it probably has never happened. But Kansas women's basketball coach Bonnie Hendrickson and K-State women's coach Deb Patterson had assignments at the state capitol, which involved completely different topics. Patterson was on hand as Lori Kane and Kendra Wecker were honored for their contributions. And Bonnie Hendrickson is a spokesperson for arthritis. She spoke to us about the upcoming off season.
We started working right away. We lost to Missouri on a Tuesday and gave them 3 days off the rest of that week, and then we started again on Monday. So then the kids are excited, understand, very proud of our growth, but very realistic about how much more we have to have.
Meanwhile, Deb Patterson answered rumors that she might be heading out of K-State to take another job somewhere else.
I love Kansas State, and I love the people. I love the young people we've signed. I love their heart, their spirit, the Kansas State fight, and let's work together and see what we can make happen. I love the opportunity that I have to be working here at Kansas State. I expect to be here for a long time, and I'm looking forward to the opportunity to see where this new group of young Kansas Staters can take us.
2 of Patterson's 5 graduating seniors were on hand for a moment with the governor today. Kathleen Sebelius recognized both Kendra Wecker and Lori Kane for their contributions on and off the court, saluting both for being a role model for young girls. Both Wecker and Kane spoke afterward.
It's been an honor for us to be able to play in our home state, and for all of you guys to support us like you have. You've just made this whole experience a dream come true, and we really appreciate this today and appreciate what you guys have done for us throughout our entire careers. Lori and I wouldn't be in the position we are right now if we hadn't stayed in school and done the things that we needed to do, to grow up to become the young women that we are. So I encourage you guys to listen to your teachers, your parents, get your homework done, and stay away from things you shouldn't do.
The WNBA draft is on Saturday. Kendra Wecker is expected to be among the top 5 players selected. High school soccer tonight. Topeka High coach Amber McGinnis, she's on the left. She's in charge of the Trojans. And on the staff of Topeka West is assistant coach Jeremy McGinnis, who just happens to be her brother. Rival teams tonight, Topeka West corner kick. Taylor Mitchell delivers. The Chargers booted around the header. Stopped by Trojans goalie Jackie Hoyt. And on the other end, Topeka on their own charge. Running down the goal attempt is Topeka West goalie Ashley Wagers. So what's the verdict on the game? Well, brother and sister still like each other, but Topeka West won the match 2-1 in overtime as Sarah Peters scored the game winner. 1/2 hour before sunrise tomorrow is when turkey season officially opens for the spring season. Local hunter Mike Stewart has his turkey calls down. Listen in. Of course, that sounds appealing, but curiosity did kill the cat.
No curiosity. That's what makes them harder than deer. If a deer hears a sound, he'll look at it and check it out. If a turkey hears the same sound, he's out of there. He's not going to stick around. So it's very difficult. I'd say it's probably about as difficult of a big game challenge in Kansas as there is.
Now, you got to have a hunter's license and you got to have a permit. So don't just go out there and start shooting turkeys at will. You got to have the stuff to do that.
Can you just go out there and make that noise? Is that okay?
Well, you got to work at that a little bit.
All right. He's good. He's very good.
Nice job.
All
Jeremy's going to let us know what the weather will be like for the hunters and the rest of us coming up.
And the city officially honors Washburn's winning Lady Blues in our good news coming up.
Things keep improving, people rearranging, gotta keep it moving. Living on the edge is the way we play. Every day trying to find our way. The whole world tries to advance the game. The Big Mac is perfect, so it stays the same. To all beef patty, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions on the sesame seed bar. I'm done. The Big Mac, why change perfection? McDonald's, I'm loving it.
Recognize this? Unfortunately, you probably do, and chances are you just as soon never see one again. McElroy's is here to make your wish come true with the Gerber Ultra Flush Toilet. McElroy's has been installing the Gerber Ultra Flush in businesses and in homes like yours for over 8 years, and we can tell you this, they work. Call McElroy's about the Gerber Ultra Flush and take this to the dumpster.
Zero interest plus amazing deals equals savings you'll only find at Nebraska Furniture Mart. This week only, pay zero interest if paid by January 2006 on anything $2.99 or more. Plus, shop amazing deals store-wide, like 60% off suggested retail on the outstanding fade resistance of Stainmaster Ultralife carpet. Or get a free portable DVD player with any qualifying Sealy mattress purchase. Zero interest till 2006 plus amazing deals store-wide equals a zero plus sale. Only this week, only at Nebraska Furniture Mart.
Expand your mind and advance your career at Friends University. Friends University has been providing accredited higher education in Kansas since 1898. Friends University in Topeka has convenient undergraduate and graduate degrees for working adults. With 62 college credit hours, you may qualify to enroll in the new Bachelor of Business Administration degree program. Evening classes are forming now in Topeka. Call 272-9595. Expand your mind and advance your career at Friends University in Topeka.
You're watching 13 News at 10, Kansas News Leader.
Hey, you might be able to leave that jacket at home again soon.
Right, tomorrow afternoon we'll finally find some sunshine in the area, temperatures in the lower 60s. Then it gets even warmer. Thursday, the winds will start to kick in from the south late in the day. We'll see mid-60s from Salina up to Concordia. You may hit 70 on Thursday. We're close to 70 on Friday everywhere. And then Saturday we have a chance of storms. For now, we'll keep Sunday dry.
All righty. We would love to have you come join us tomorrow on 13 News. Here's what we have planned for you. A new report on minority health is being released. We'll look at what it says. The State Board of Education will look again at the hot topic of evolution. And with spring here for a week or two, the tulips are here too. We'll show those off tomorrow on 13 News.
The accolades keep coming for the Washburn Lady Blues, including those in our Good News Tonight at 10. The city issued a proclamation honoring the women during tonight's City Council meeting. Standing ovation for them. The Lady Blues, you'll recall, went all the way. They earned the Division II national title last month in Arkansas. Lawmakers at the State House had previously honored the team and the coaching staff as well. Well deserved. We would love to hear about your good news as well. Give us a call, 272-NEWS.
Can we
go to Mark?
They made a lot of appearances. I think they should be allowed to go to the White House. That's just my personal opinion. PowerCat Strength staff is going to have a clinic prior to the spring game, April the 30th. If you're interested, it costs you $20. Contact K-State.
Okay, that's it for us tonight at 10. Stay tuned for David Letterman next.
And 13 News returns with Ron and Rob at 5:30. Have a good night.
Good night.